afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs, a Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. And guys, got a really nice Class 8 diesel motorhome we're going to review today. One of my personal favorite brands. It's built by Winnebago. This is a 2007 Itasca Meriden. This is the model 39K, which is a 39-foot, 3-inch long Class 8 diesel pusher, rear engine diesel. Has 83,000 miles on it, 3 slides. One of the more dependable motors ever put in one is in this. It's a 7.2 liter Caterpillar C7 turbo diesel with 350 horsepower, 860 pound-feet of torque, and a 10,000 pound tow capacity. Built on a Freightliner, excuse me, Freightliner custom chassis. It's got the knee-way air suspension, of course, air ride, air brakes. Awesome machine, guys. Beautiful full body paint. Of course, it's Winnebago. You know the build quality's there. And guys, yeah, it may not have all the latest and greatest technology like a newer one has, but it does have the newer ones built on build quality. It may not have Wi-Fi boosters and touch screen panels and all that stuff, but it's got what you need. And honestly, this thing right here, you take care of it, it'll still be around and being used when the 2022s are going to the junkyard. I love the way these older motorhomes are built, guys. Got the motorhome running. Beautiful full body paint. You can see it's a multi-stage. This is not the HD Max. This is actual full body paint. It's got a fiberglass, crown fiberglass roof, one piece. Alcoa wheels. Motorhome's running. Got the basement heat and air with the heat pump. It's got washer and dryer. Loaded, guys. Corners aren't beat up. 10,000 pound tow capacity. Three slides. I don't see any delamination on it. It's got the HWH hydraulic leveling jacks, one of the most dependable systems ever made. Very nice motorhome. I don't get them like this every day, let's just say that. Not anymore. 8 kW Onan diesel generator. I am hooked into shore power, so I'm not running it. It's a little low on fuel, but we do guarantee it to work and put out like it's supposed to. Windshields look great. Got the velvet chrome mirrors. Man, good looking motorhome. Of course, if I remember right, this was pretty much a Itasca, which is Winnebago, top of the line model. I think it's equivalent of a Winnebago Vectra back in 07. Sister brand, so to speak. Michelin tires. Let's look inside. You know, another thing I like about it, it's all original. Everything in it looks like everything it came with when it was new back in 2007. You know, these things were $250,000 new back then. And book on this thing, I got it for $89,900. Book on this thing is actually well over $100,000. So I've got it way under book in really, really nice condition. I mean, the carpet's original, the upholstery, still got the original TVs. You know, nothing's been messed with on this. And look here in the front cab, beautiful. This is the ultra leather. This isn't the stuff that flakes like they put in the newer stuff. These are very, very comfortable seats, and they actually swivel for party seating. Very, very nice seats. In fact, almost too nice for a driver's seat, because you get a little too comfortable sometimes. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing when you're driving a long distance. Fuel level low. Hang on a second here. 83,949 miles, no check engine lights. Of course, it's got the like I said, it's got this it's got the air ride air suspension. It's got the 6-speed Allison transmission, the 3000. It's got the engine brake, got the driving computer, tells you all the good stuff up there. You got a Voyager backup camera system. And I know on this camera it looks like it's not working, but in real life it's got a perfectly clear picture and it works great. Reason why it does that, because there's a refresh rate on that CRT monitor that's different from the refresh rate on this camera, so it doesn't always work. Got the side cameras, they all work, they're all clear. Original TVs, so everything fits perfectly. I mean, if that's something you want to change, you can, that's up to you. But you'll never find something that'll fit and look like the original televisions. Dash looks great, no smoke or pet odors. Got, man, look, all the original electronics. 10-disc CD changer. When's the last time you saw one of those? Of course, let's not forget, got a DVD player. Awesome. Got the wine guard system on the roof, which, you know, guys, on a 07, just figure that being obsolete. If it's not, just consider it a bonus. But anytime you see a satellite system on an RV, chances are it's obsolete. There's not really nothing you can do with it, but you never know. Sometimes it might surprise you. Beautiful cabin, beautiful living area right here. This is their Rest Easy sofa. They have a patent on this. This actually makes a residential queen size bed. It's a power sofa. It makes basically a lounger during the day. Then of course queen bed at night. It's got 2 or 3 positions you can put it in. You've got a ultra leather J lounge, which can sleep one person, and it's got a drawer that pops out from underneath it for additional storage. Then you got a table booth, so you can actually sleep 6 to 7 people in here. So you've pretty much got the sleeping capacity of a Class C with all the conveniences of a Class A, the bigger fuel tanks, the bigger water tanks, all that good stuff. Got 10-gallon DSI, gas electric water heater, 90-gallon fuel tank, if memory serves me right, on these. And of course, all the, as far as like the black tank, freshwater tank sizes, all that good stuff, gray water, will be on the website, parkwayrvcenter.com. And I have a link in the video description below to that website, and you can get all the exact details that you want. Of course, guys, this is a Winnebago product. You know, one thing I always like to point out about Winnebagos, I've owned 2 of them myself personally. They build 80% of their own parts in-house. So like all these cabinets are built by Winnebago, the outside compartment doors, the furniture built by Winnebago, and they keep parts all the way back to 1968 models. So unlike other brands where if it was like an 07, say Fleetwood or Four Winds or Coachman or whatever, you needed a part from the factory, you're pretty much out of luck. Well, not with a Winnebago product. Now, I'm not going to say they have everything, but you can order directly from Winnebago parts. You don't have to go through a dealer. It takes a few weeks to get it, of course. But they stock so many parts, and they keep the templates for a lot of parts, too. So, you know, one thing that always stuck to me about Winnebago when I took the factory tour many years ago is that they actually build motorhomes. They don't just put them together like other brands do. They actually build motorhomes. They build the parts and build the motorhomes. And they were the first RV manufacturer to actually use and build their own frames in-house. So instead of buying like Lippert component frames like everybody else does, you know, everything from the chassis to the ceiling, as far as the aluminum and steel frame, is built by Winnebago for Winnebago products and Itasca products. So this frame on this thing is built specifically for a 39K 2007 Meriden or a Winnebago Vectra. So the fit and finish is better. The slide outs are tighter. You get less squeaks and rattles going down the road. You got a more rigid frame. It's designed around the motorhome instead of designing the motorhome around the frame, where you have the same frame in a Fleetwood as you do a Coachman. And you will notice a little bit of difference driving a Winnebago product versus a lot of the other brands because of that. In fact, you got to be really, really careful on these Winnebagos too. I know a lot of people like to swap out the carpet for hardwood. Well, the hardwood sits up a little taller than the carpet. The slide out is so tight, a lot of times your slide out will gouge hardwood floors because the slide out's so tight because of the fact they build their own frames. So we actually have warnings from Winnebago not to install hardwood floors in most of their products because of that. You pretty much got to stay with carpet, or because that way it can glide across it. which is good because, hey, the tighter the slide out, the less you got to worry about water intrusion. Table booth looks good. Upholstery looks good. All solid hardwood cabinets. You can see, guys, solid. Got a padded roof liner, but they've got one of the strongest roof systems in the industry, back then and today. Solid surface countertops, no cracks, which after 83,000 miles tells me that this is a good riding chassis. They even still have the sink covers and the stovetop covers, and that's pretty rare for an 07 to have that still. 3-burner stovetop looks good. It's got a microwave convection oven. This looks like it may have been changed out over the years. No, it's original. This is the way I like to buy them and sell them, all original, because I know everything's done right from the factory. Got a refrigerator, Norcold, big one. This is should be a 16 cubic foot gas electric model, so it runs off propane or electric. A little dirty, we haven't cleaned it up yet, but we do guarantee it to work. You do have your at-a-glance system, another Winnebago exclusive. They got everything right here. This is your 2,000 watt inverter control. It comes on, no warning lights. This is your True Air central heat and air system. It doesn't have the rooftop units. It's got a 2-ton plus residential unit in the basement. A lot quieter, a lot more efficient than the 2 rooftop units. And it also, as well as having 25,000 plus BTU of cooling power, also has a propane furnace and an electric heat pump. So plenty of ways to heat and cool it. Even the tanks for like your tank levels, they even have, Winnebago's got their own system for that. They actually don't put sensors in the tank that give false readings. They actually use a sensor on the outside of the tank, and they're the only brand that does that, and they have a patent on it. It looks like it's got some kind of solar, probably small solar panel on top. It's got the solar charger when lit. Generator switch, water heater switch, water pump, all that right here. Water heater switch for your electric right there, and of course that is your engine block heater. Going to walk toward the back. You've got a walk-through bathroom with a stand-up garden shower, glassed in. I like to look at the shower myself personally, because if one has been stored outside a lot, like say somebody just kept it in the driveway, didn't keep it in a building or a cover, especially in an 07 model, because you know, even though we don't want to admit it, 07 was what, 15 years ago? Over 15 years, all the UV rays coming through this would bleach this a bright yellow. This shower, it's bright white. So right there tells me that it's not been exposed to the elements a lot when not being used. Of course, I could tell that from the outside as well. You know, there's no fading, nothing like that, which is unusual for an 07 that, you know, if it had been stored outside, it wouldn't look like that. Is it going to hurt anything, one that's been parked outside? Not really. It's just going to be a little bit more faded. It's got a fiberglass roof, so you really got nothing to worry about up there. But it's just a sign that somebody's took great care of this RV. At least that's what it says to me. Of course, it's got the ceramic floor, which no cracks in it, another sign of a good riding coach. Got a porcelain RV toilet, solid surface sink in here. Fantastic vent fan. Of course, you've got a solid sliding door for privacy, so you completely isolate the bathroom if you want to. And you got one going into the bedroom. Really nice bedroom. It's got one shade in here we got to fix. So we're going to fix that. Got the original television in here. Big dresser at the foot of the bed, big mirror. Little dark in here, which, I mean, I've got every light in here on, so, but I guess that's just the way they're made from the factory. I do like this. Now, that's nice, having a ceiling fan in here. Queen Island bed. This is actually a 60 by 80 residential bed. It's not the short camper queen, so got a stereo back here, big closet across the back. Of course, it's got the one option so many people think they want, but most of them that do never use it. washer and dryer combo. So if you do have a need for one, this saves you a couple $1,000 or more buying one with it already in. Closet. Of course, keep in mind we're standing right on top of this big 350 horsepower Caterpillar diesel. Cedar line closet, looks great. I guess I could have turned the light on in there, but you get the idea. You know, for an 07 model, this thing is in extremely nice condition. I'll get the refrigerator all cleaned out and get this blind fixed for you. Don't worry about that. But if you want quality, this is definitely a great build quality. Man, it's a diesel. I mean, these things can you take care of them, you'll never wear that motor and transmission out. You take care of it. Keep it serviced, you know, fix any repairs that may come up. It's a nice motorhome. Wow. Way under book. Like I said, book is in the 6 figures. I've got it for $89.9, haggle-free firm. That includes us. We do guarantee the following systems. We guarantee the slide outs to come in and out like they're supposed to. And you can easily walk through here with the slide outs in and use the bedroom with the slide outs in, and sleep on the bed and all that. So don't worry about that. We do guarantee the slide outs to work. We guarantee the generator to run and put out power like it's supposed to. We guarantee refrigerator freezer to get cold like it's supposed to. Guarantee the basement air conditioning to work like it's supposed to. And of course, everything else sold as is how we keep our prices so low. We just guarantee the most major things that can cost you the most money. Anything else you want to look at, you just come inspect it. You're welcome to hire a third-party inspection service to come out and look at it. They're always welcome, of course. You know, spend some time with it, check it out. You know, we keep our prices low because that's all we guarantee to work. If something's wrong with any of those systems that we guarantee, we fix it at no additional cost to you. Still sell it for the $89.9 price. You know, like I said, everything else is on you to fix or not fix if it needs anything at all. And I am going to have my cleaning crew do something with that fridge and fix that blind, so don't worry about that. So and all the lights, I found one light that didn't work right over the booth, is missing the bulb. And so far that's pretty much it. Of course, you can come inspect it and all that stuff if you want to. In fact, you're encouraged to, or hire an inspection service. You know, we're selling this thing for way less than what we should be selling it for, according to NADA and according to RV Trader. We've got incredible price on this 39K. And what I like about it, even though it's one of the lowest priced ones in the country, it's nice. It's original. Nobody's messed with it. Nobody's painted walls. Nobody's changed furniture out. I mean, they've kept it all 100% original, and that's the way I like them. And if you're into doing all that, hey, more power to you. It's your RV. Do what you want to with it. Just understand that, you know, you start doing a lot of crazy modifications, you do affect the resale value, as long as you do go into that understanding that completely. So that an original coach will always sell for more than one that's been modified like that. So anyway, if this is something you think you're interested in, which I don't think it's going to last very long. It's way under book. It's nice. It's clean. It's got good. I mean, 83,000 miles on a diesel, to me, is good miles. I don't want one with 10,000 miles that's 15 years old. I want one that's been used somewhat, but not too much, and that's the perfect balance right there to me. And it's funny because let's just say you had this one for 83,000 with 83,000 miles. You had one sitting beside it with, say, 12,000 miles, the same year, make, and model. This one right here will ride and drive 3 times better than the one next to it with 10,000 miles, 12,000 miles. It's because it's used more. It's broke in better. I don't know what it is about diesel motorhomes. It's crazy. One like this that's got a few miles but not too many, it's just so much better riding and driving than one wouldn't hardly any miles. It's weird. I guess just it doesn't sit like the big one, like the other ones do. That probably has something to do with it. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, it's 83,000 miles, which, you know, you figure 15 years, that's not bad miles at all. And if you're interested, of course, you know, heck, you look at a 2022, look what they cost now. And then you got to wait months to get it. $89.9, haggle-free firm. Doesn't matter how you pay for it, how far you come. That's the price, plus applicable sales tax. We don't charge any extra fees, no dock fees, no prep fees, no processing fees, freight fees, none of that stuff. We do have to charge for Georgia residents and Georgia residents only. So if you're out of state, this doesn't apply to you. A $100 highway impact fee and a $40 to $50 tag and title fee. We do have financing available with approved credit. We do take trade-ins. We do have nationwide delivery. It's $1.50 a loaded mile, one way. That's us paying fuel, hotel room if needed, and getting my driver back home. We only charge you one way. So, in other words, if you live 1,000 miles away, you want it delivered, we charge you $1,500, even though it's a 2,000 mile round trip. We only charge you for the actual loaded mile. And if you're interested in that, give us a call. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, checking out this Itasca Meriden. I've got a Itasca Horizon that just came in that I'll try to shoot today. If not, I've got a Jayco over here. I've got quite a few motorhomes coming up, so definitely stay tuned, especially if you're in the market for a Class A. I've got a lot of them in, a lot of them coming in. So I've got some really neat stuff, a variety of price ranges. I've got a couple of tag axles, like 42, 43 foot plus coming in. Of course, keep in mind, guys, a lot of these things sell before I post them online. You know, if you're in the market for a Class A, instead of waiting on my video, I highly recommend talking to one of my salespeople, 706-965-7929, and tell them what you're looking for. If we don't have it on the website, it doesn't mean we don't have it in stock or we don't have it coming in. I have a ton of inventory coming in, and it's here now that came in while I was on vacation. So call, give them your phone number, talk to them for a minute, get to know them a little bit, let them get to know you, what you're looking for, price range and all that. They can send you pictures to your phone, give you a chance to buy it for the video comes out, because so many of these things sell because of that. And I know it's old school, and everybody, oh, I want to email and I want to text and message, and that stuff's great, guys, but we prefer, if you can't come in person, to call on the phone. It's just more efficient for my salespeople, more efficient for you. Call during business hours, which is Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday 9 to 5. Of course, we are closed Sunday for the Lord's Day and Family Day for our employees. And we're a little different, guys. Monday through Friday, we're here full service. Saturday, we're here 9 to 5. It's more of a looker's day, I guess. Tire kicker day. You know, we don't do test drives on Saturday. I'm on a limited crew. So I don't have the salespeople here really to take test drives. It's just for people to come out, look around, you know, that want to look. They don't want to talk to a salesperson. They just want to browse, which you can do that anytime here. You know, we're not like Rip Off World, all these other places that interrogate you and take a copy of your driver's license and set you down before they even let you on the lot to look. And even then, they only show you what they want you to, what they want to show you. You know, they won't let you just casually look. You know, here we let you look anytime, but Saturday's just for people to come out, just kind of chill out, hang out. I understand a lot of people, that's the only day they can travel, but I just don't have the manpower to take test drives on Saturday. So please plan your trip here accordingly. That way there's no misunderstanding. And like I said, we keep things easy, simple, and done here. We've been in business 54 years. We sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year, because I get stuff like this for the price that I'm selling them for. You don't think it's a good deal? Get on NADA, get on RV Trader, any website you want. Compare other 07 Itasca Meriden 39Ks. You'll see real quick, this is a nice unit and it's priced right. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, RV's a Big Bow. Like my Facebook page. You can actually message me through Facebook, guys. I don't take phone calls, and I'm not always here. But if I happen to be here and you're here and you want to meet me, I'll be more than happy to shake your hand, talk to you, and all that stuff. I don't sell RVs, but you can message me through Facebook. I'll give you advice. 25 years in this industry, doing every position you can think of in an RV dealership. I don't mind sharing some of my knowledge, and you know, and also as an RV owner for longer than that, I can definitely tell you, you know, give you some advice from somebody that's been there in your shoes, and both sides of that desk. And like I said, I'll try to save you some money. I'll give you advice, tips, tricks, and pointers. I mean, you know, I've done a lot of stuff in my years, guys, and RVs has always been right there at the top of the list. I love them, and you know, I love what I do, and I think it's cool. You know, any person that does a job doing what they love, it's not really a job. So anyway, thank you for watching. Appreciate it again. We do take trade-ins, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.